Welcome back. It's Red 76, and we are on Police Quest 3, the Kindred, on day 2. So, we're just picking up where we left off from the last video. Sonny is back in Homicide. He's a detective sergeant, and Captain Tate told him to come to work, so he's here this afternoon. So we're going to go continue and get our case numbers, get our stuff logged in. Welcome back, Bonds. I'm sorry to hear about your wife, Marie. I'm assigning you to her case since I know you won't be able to concentrate on anything else. You might want to review another stabbing case to see if there are any similarities. That case number is 199137. So they're using the year 1991. I dropped my pen. 1991-37. So that's for the similarities on another stabbing case. By the way, I want to introduce you to your new partner. Officer Bonds, meet Officer Pat Morales, your new partner. Oh no, not you. Hey Bonds, looks like we're stuck together, eh? How did she get a position in Homicide? Sorry if I've been a little rough around the edges lately. I'm not so bad once you get to know me. He walks out. He's like, well, you two kids have fun. Hey, look, there's some lady offering a reward for information on the whereabouts of her dog, Lucky. You don't happen to have seen a three-legged, one-eyed, appendix-scarred, deaf, toothless poodle mix mutt wandering around the nuclear plant, have you? Officer Hanks is soft-featured, but hardly soft-spoken. Your partner, Pat Morales, is an attractive but tough-looking woman. The captain's chair. We will sit in the captain's chair. I can't do it. It's Pat's desk drawer. That desk belongs to Pat Morales, your partner. Your desk is near the filing cabinet. This is your computer, a phone. Your chair isn't exactly a lazy boy, but you like it. Earl Hank's desk is cluttered and covered with scuff marks from his shoes. We already read that one. Okay. She doesn't want to shake hands, Bonds. Don't worry, your lady will pull through. Oh, Marie's doing better. Marie's got to be one tough cookie to put up with you this long, Sonny. She'll be alright. Too bad I missed that Pink Mongoloid concert last week. They're offering a reward for witnesses to those 20 people being trampled to death. Jeez, and to think I missed all the fun. Earl seems lost in thought. Major drag about Marie. Sonny hopes she pulls through. Pat is busy at her desk right now. Okay. It's locked. There's nothing of interest on Pat's desk. Leave Earl's stuff alone. Earl is very possessive about his newspaper. Yeah. Alright, so we'll check out the case. It's locked. I wonder how you get in the file cabinet. That'd be cool if you could. Alright, Tate. We have a Tate, no? It's funny, Captain Tate isn't on here, huh? Weird, I thought he would be. There's Hanks. Sustained complaint, May 1987, conduct on becoming an officer, departmental disposition, 2 days suspension without pay. Wonder what he did. Alright, so we'll go to Homicide, review case 199137. That's the one the captain gave. It's an older case, so it's not our case number for the new case with Marie. Victim Clifford Jones, white male, I don't know what the, Maybe Caucasian. Date of birth 3/15/35. Damn. 6'1", or 6 foot, 190 pounds. Location 280 West Palm. Lytton, USA. Suspect none. Date 3/23/90. Time 17:30. Investigator John Childs. Cause of death: lacerated heart and liver due to multiple stab wounds. Weapon used: puncture wounds measuring 6 inches by 1.5 inches, or inch. Indicate the weapon as being a dagger. How the hell can they tell that? Evidence analysis: hair clutched in victim's hand. Lab analysis: blood type A negative. Incisions in the shape of a pentagram were located in the lower left quadrant of the torso. The pentagram was carved after death. I know that the coroner can tell that, I believe. Summary: the suspects, during the process of a burglary, were interrupted by the victim. A struggle ensued and the victim was murdered. Motive: burglary. How did they tell that, though? How'd they know? Unless they had surveillance or something, which apparently they don't, because they know who the suspects were, possibly, or at least a description. Alright, so that's an old case, and that was when? Does it say? They don't have a date for it? Oh, okay, 3/23/90. So what's the new case? Oh yeah, 09987. So let's look at that. That's a serial number. 09987. U.S. Army Bronze Star. Nice. Awarded to Samuel Britt, infantry, for meritorious service during World War II. That's an old medal then. Samuel Britt, murder victim. See case number 1991-24. All right. So we got Jones. I'm writing these down, by the way. It always helps to write this stuff down on this game because there's so many numbers you got to keep up with. Phone numbers, case numbers. And this is Brit. Okay. (1991-24). Let me go back to the other one. 1991-37. I want to put the dates on here too. 3/23/90. 3/23/90. So that may not be as old as this one. So 2/4 is probably going to be older. 199124. That's for Britt, Samuel Britt. And that is 3/9/90. Yep, so this one's older. But the same month. Alright, so I'm still taking notes here. Samuel Britt, victim, white male, Caucasian, date of birth 10/28/26, 5'10", 176 pounds. Location 392 South 6th Street, Lytton, USA. Suspect none. Date 3/9/90. Time 17:15. The other one was like 17:30, I think. Investigator John Childs, same guy. Cause of death: lacerated heart and liver due to multiple stab wounds. Weapon used: based on the puncture wounds measuring 6 inch by 1.5 inches. The instrument of death is believed to be a dagger. Evidence analysis: DNA analysis of hair clutched in victim's hand indicates A negative. Blood type of suspect. You'd think they would get something with the DNA. Maybe not. I don't know. Incisions in the shape of a pentagram were located in the lower left quadrant of the torso. Carved after death. Same MO then. Summary: no other existing homicides with same MO. Unknown cult has possibly moved into the area. Motive: robbery, ritualistic sacrifice, based on the pentagram. Evidence analysis: stolen property, military Bronze Star, serial number 09987. Okay, so we're going to turn that medal in. And this is case number, what was this? 2-4. So we'll turn the metal in to under this case number. Well, maybe. I don't know. We'll see if we get points for it. We got points just for waiting, you know, for it to pop up there, the information. Also, we're going to have to note these addresses later, and you'll see why. The other thing we can do, you'll get information, updates will pop up right here, so you'll know to check on something. Yeah, she's just saying the same stuff. Okay. You interrupt Earl's reading. What's new in the local rag, Earl? There's a good article in here about the newspaper helping another department find a witness to a shooting. Speaking of which, we got the reporter's card, business card, 555-0707. So, let's save alternate. How about that? Let's do alternate, like I usually do. I'm gonna call the news reporter. Lytton Daily News, may I help you? You identify yourself, describe Marie's attack, and request help from the paper in locating a witness. Yes, sir, officer. We'll get that in the very next edition. And good luck, sir. Cool deal. So we got points for that. I guess he discarded the business card. So this chain goes to this metal, apparently. No way to really tell. Can we notate any of this? No. Okay. Thing is, I don't know what Marie's case number is. I could have sworn that he gives you a case number, and maybe I missed it. So what I'm going to do really quick is I'm going to restore this. I swear that he does. Maybe not. Maybe he doesn't. And I'll skip through everything real quick. Marie's case number. There it is. Sometimes the text does not pop up, or maybe I accidentally skipped over it. I don't know. But there it is. So that's what we'll log the evidence under. And speaking of which, by the way, we either will log the metal and the chain under this, or we'll log it under 1991-24, which is, it belonged to Brit, I guess. Somehow, I don't know. But the fact that it was found during Marie's case, we're probably going to log it under that. But we'll see if there's a difference on the points. The other thing is, a police department is not going to let somebody who's involved, like if she's the victim, she's his wife, they would not let him investigate her case. It doesn't work like that. You only see stuff like that in a video game like this, or a movie, or a show. You're not going to see that in real life. That just will not happen. And the reason for that is because of, what's the word I'm looking for? It's going to become way too personal for that person, for the one investigating, and it needs to be impartial. So to have another detective who's not, involved with them, related to them, or anything like that, would be a lot better. It shows unbiased. It shows that they're impartial when anything goes to trial or goes to a case. I'm sorry, when a case goes to trial, it's not going to be like, oh, well, your husband, if the husband ended up taking down the whole thing, took out the bad guys, ended up killing people and stuff like that, it's just, it's not going to look good. They're going to be like, well, you made it personal. Your wife was about to die or almost got killed or did die, and so you just wanted to go in and kill everybody. The department is not going to allow that. They just won't. Even if he was in the right in killing the bad guys in some situation, they would not allow Sonny to do that because it would be too personal. It's conflict of interest, I guess, is what I was looking for earlier. Review another stabbing case. Yeah. Okay, so that was the other one. Okay, so we'll skip all this. Good deal. But yeah, that wouldn't happen. And if it ever has, then damn. There's a chance of liability there if they do that. And for numerous reasons. I mean, a whole bunch of different things could happen. So, anyway. And you don't have to wait for that beep. You can just get in. So we'll go to serial number 09987. We need the points. So we'll go in there. I'm glad I saved it. That's why you save. I always say that. Always save. And just wait for this part to pop up. You get points. Alright. So that's the first case, as far as we know. And it even said in there, no other cases like that one. So, 1991-24. $39.90. Okay. So we got 392 South 6. I'm just going to go ahead and write these down. 392 South 6th. That's where the murder occurred. The guy was killed. So far, Marie's the only one who hasn't died. And then the next one was 1991, 37. Sorry about the mess up earlier, but hey, it pays to check back or to restore. 280 West Palm. Okay. And then we got Marie's 291 44. I'm curious to know who generated her report number. Probably the captain. Marie Bonds, white female, victim, date of birth 3/15/55, 5'7", 110 pounds, location 341 East, Rose, Lytton, USA, suspect none, date 3/30/91. Okay, so 3/30/91. So not too far from Clifford Jones's murder, which was the 23rd of that month. Everything's happening in March so far. And hers was 341 East Rose. 341 East Rose. I'm writing everything down. It's just easier so we don't have to keep going back into here and looking this up. Time was 17:30. It's around the same time. Investigator Sonny Bonds, disposition. Victim in coma with multiple stab wounds. Weapon used, punctured wounds measuring 6 inches by 1.5 inches. Indicate the weapon as being a dagger. Evidence analysis, nothing yet. Once you deposit the evidence, come back and check on the case so you can see what's in here. Summary, the suspects were frightened off during the attempt on victim's life. Motive was robbery. Evidence analysis here as well. It'll pop up, but we don't have anything yet. Okay, so that's all we have so far. What we can do, what I'm going to do is save it real quick. John Childs, police officer of the year, 1978. So he's a good officer then, good detective maybe. Okay. Okay. Now we'll save it. Now, oh yeah, in the sergeant's office across the hall, you can actually, I think you can just click the card on the computer and automatically started up. Let's see what happens if we do new file. New case number 1991-45. Nothing? No, I don't want to do that yet, so I'll restore it. I don't want to generate a new report number. I just wanted to see what would happen. Nothing in there. Okay, so I guess none of the books interest you. You can't stop crime by ripping up the graft. Yeah, we've done that before. Alright, so we'll go out here, go down and log the evidence. I'll catch up with you later, Sonny. We need to log these two things in. I don't think there's anything else. We have $10 still. What I would suggest, I haven't done it really, except for day 2, I would do a major save for the beginning of each day, and that way, in case you mess up, you can restore it to that day. You may have to do a lot of work, but at least you're not having to start all the way over. So this is the evidence room. Officer Martha Gibbs has been the evidence officer for 2 years. That stuff belongs to Officer Gibbs and is of no concern to you. This is evidence lockup. Physical evidence is deposited here for analysis and safekeeping. This slot is where you put items you wish to check into evidence. If you want to give Officer Gibbs something, use the evidence deposit slot. Just put something in it. Yeah. Just curious if there was anything else. Okay. Yes, Sergeant, can I do something for you? Are you here to book some evidence, or are you just lost? If you haven't got something for me, Bonds, do you mind clearing the path for officers that do? Okay. So we'll do the chain because we found that first, and we'll save it. Let's put it in the slot. What case number, Sonny? So let's try Marie's case number. Name, Marie Bonds, description of evidence, broken neck chain, location found, clutched in victim's right hand, indisposition, secures evidence. That's 125. Case number, Sonny. 130 now. Okay, we'll try the same one. Name, Marie Bonds, description of evidence, Bond star, location found, scene of attack, mall parking lot, indisposition, secures evidence. Guess it's time to call it a day. Before you close out your shift, you head over to the hospital to see Marie. So it's 1:30, but what if we restore... This was for Samuel Britt, so let's try his case number. Name, Samuel Britt, description of evidence, broken neck chain, location found, clutched in victim's right hand, indisposition, secures evidence. 125 still. Okay. Oh, that's not what I want. That's 130. Samuel Britt, description of evidence, bronze star, location found. Secures evidence. Alright, it's still 130, so on the points. I think you're supposed to log it in under Marie's case number because that's where you found it. Let's try 37. What the hell? Jones. Nothing? Huh, okay. We'll do 4-4 then. We'll stick with Marie's. Sorry, just wanted to see. Okay. We got points for that one, though. I don't know why, what's the difference, what determines that. Same thing. 199144 for both of those items that we put in. One star is Marie's case number. Lytton General. Alright, so it's 254. The hospital floor is waxed and gleaming. That's the door you came in from. The hospital's architecture is stark and modern, a far cry from the dank corridors of the old hospital. It looks like an elevator. It's a computer. It's the front desk. The receptionist looks friendly enough. You notice a flower shop off the lobby. The hospital floor is waxed and gleaming. The hospital floor is kept spotless. Just walk there. Just press the button. Trying to pry those doors open with your hands will only give you a hernia. Yeah. Just walk there. If you want something from the receptionist, just ask her. If you want something, why don't you ask the receptionist? So we'll go in here. Get a rose for Marie. Can I get you something, sir? The florist is a chipper sort, eager to make a sale. If you want something from the florist, you must pay for it. I'm visiting my wife. Ah, I'm sorry, she's ill. Perhaps a nice fresh flower would cheer her up. It's a rose. We have lovely roses today. Ladies do like roses. I can't skip it. If you want some... Okay. Yes. So, it's what, $10? I think I'd like a rose, please. Good choice. Our roses are particularly fresh and beautiful today. Here you are, sir. That'll be $2.50. You pay the florist and take the rose. Cool. Can I get you something, sir? You know, your eyes are the nicest cornflower blue. I've never seen that before. Of course, buttercups are nice. I'm a sucker for wildflowers. $7.50. A rose. Too bad it's not Easter. Lilies are wonderful at Easter. Daisies aren't in season right now, or I would have suggested daisies. Just curious as to what she says. I've never seen any of these. Alright. I wonder if you can pay for anything else. Just save it. You already have a rose. Remember that Sonny got a rose for Marie on... This is funny, watch this. He comes back. On the Police Quest 2. While contemplating the elevator buttons, you realize that you have no idea what room they moved Marie to. But you got a rose for Marie on the second game, and may I help you, sir? And you give it to her at the restaurant. I'm looking for my wife, Marie Bonds. Could you tell me what room she's in, please? Oh yes, your wife has been moved to room 307. Reception looks at you blankly. Is there something else that you need? No, that's it. Thank you. She was gonna go sit down. Good music. Sad, but good. Your beloved wife, I think we read this. Your beloved wife lies motionless in a coma. You wish there was some way to know what she's thinking, if she's thinking. You gently talk to your wife, hoping that some part of her hears you. So we'll give her the rose. You could swear that you just saw Marie's finger move. The rose is still fresh and beautiful. Let Marie keep her rose. I didn't read that, so I thought it was going to stay there. I was listening to music, and I was going to let it finish. But, so you can just go back and replay it, see what it said. Marie's music box lies next to her on the bed. Let Marie keep her music box. Yeah, so her eyes flutter, though. Finger moved, eyes flutter. You softly kiss your wife, her eyelids flicker in response. Good points. I don't know if you can... Oh, okay. Alright, so it's time to go. And this ends day 2, I believe. Can we go out this way? What's over here? I don't think you can. I think he just comes back, doesn't he? Oh, he didn't go anywhere. Oh, yeah, it does. Unless dispatch has someplace for you to go, you better stick around and do sergeant stuff. Feeling physically and emotionally drained, you drive home. So it's now day 3. Okay. So that's pretty much it. Now it's day 3, so I'm going to go ahead and save it and stop here. And keep an eye out for the next video for day 3. You go through the motions of getting ready for work. And that way, you know, it just breaks down the videos a little bit easier. Excuse me. Literally took him 6 minutes to get to work. That's awesome. So go back up here. I'll save it at the on the 2nd floor. But yeah, anyway, so this breaks down the videos a little bit more. That way they're not so long. But thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you out. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and give it a thumbs down if you didn't like it, if it didn't help you. We'll save it. We'll save. This will be day 3. Let's do this. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you do enjoy the content and you want to see more, and click the bell icon so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Alright? So hope this helped you out, and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.